Hi everyone, today I'll be discussing why AI's growing role in the media needs to be regulated. As powerful as AI is, it also presents many risks, especially when it comes to how we consume and trust information. My thesis is that AI's role in the media should be regulated to prevent the spread of misinformation, reduce bias in automated content, and protect the integrity of journalism. My first focus is on preventing the spread of misinformation. As we all know, AI can now create content that looks and sounds incredibly real, sometimes too real. This is being used by cybercriminals in scams, phishing attacks, and even voice cloning. In 2024, the FBI reported a rise in AI-driven scams. Deepfake audio was even used to mislead voters, which shows just how serious the threat to democracy can be. We've also seen legal battles over AI-generated music imitating real artists, raising questions about identity and authenticity. When AI spreads misinformation, whether intentionally or not, it damages the public's ability to trust what they see and hear in the media. Another issue here is bias. AI systems learn from data, and data often reflects the biases of our past. For example, hiring algorithms have shown preference based on race and gender, and image generators reinforce outdated stereotypes about jobs and gender roles. These biases are usually unintentional, but they still shape the way that AI presents the world. If we don't regulate how these systems are trained and used in our media, we risk reinforcing inequality instead of fixing it. One of the main reasons AI needs to be regulated in the media is the fact that we need to protect the integrity of our journalism. AI can be a helpful tool in journalism. It speeds up research and writing, but it can't capture human emotion or context or ethical judgment. Overusing AI in the press might reduce the need for human journalists, which raises concerns about accuracy and depth and human-like thinking in the media. Tools like ChatGPT blur the lines between original and AI-generated content. That's why transparency and human oversight are essential. As journalism jobs decline, there's a real risk that AI could weaken the quality and credibility of the news that we so deeply rely on in our society. If you're interested in exploring this topic any further, there are some great sources I found while researching this topic. These articles by Cheng and Frankel go into deep legal, ethical, and technological challenges that AI has brought to the media. They also emphasize our urgent need for clear policies to keep up with how fast technology seems to take over in these areas. This visual is really helpful at understanding the timeline of artificial intelligence throughout our history, starting in 1950 with the imitation test by Alan Turing, going all the way to 2018, identifying big moments, the Dartmouth Conference and the World Health Organization, and also highlighting some of the different seasons we've experienced with AI throughout our history. So clearly, I'm on the side of rooting for regulations when it comes to AI in the media. And fortunately, some governments are and have been taking action. The European Union's AI Act sets rules based on risk levels, especially for high-risk areas like the media and journalism. The Digital Service Act also pushes platforms to be transparent about how their algorithms recommend the content. The UK's Online Safety Act focuses on harmful and misleading content, including AI-generated media. While these are all great starts, we still need stronger global standards to guide AI's influence on our media. One of my biggest takeaways from this project is just how fast AI is changing the media, and it's not always in good ways. At first, I thought of AI as a cool and exciting tool that would just make my life easier or faster. But the more I learned, the more I realized it can also create serious problems like spreading misinformation, replacing real journalists, or reinforcing already harmful and existing biases. I've come to see that having clear rules and ethical guidelines for how AI is used in media isn't about stopping or standing in the way of progress. It's about making sure we're using these tools responsibly. If we don't pay attention to it now, the technology might move faster than our ability to manage it does. This project really made me think more critically about the media I consume and how important it is to protect truth, trust, and human-like thinking in the age of AI.